Well, it's Andrew back with another video. Today is Sunday, and I got a comment on Facebook, a message through Facebook, through Messenger. Guy wanted some advice. I figured I would make a video and give him some advice. Y'all can take a look at the message for yourself. It's gonna be a pretty long video, so if you're riding in your trucks, listen up. I got my coffee sitting beside me. Let's take a look at the message, okay? I'm gonna summarize it for you. You've been watching my videos on YouTube, and I guess he decided to do leasing. Is that right? He decided to do leasing with Stevens Transport, one of the companies I don't recommend. Why do I not recommend Stevens Transport? Mainly is because, as I told him in the message, the company side for new drivers does not pay enough to my liking, meaning they start off in a 20 cent pay range, okay, which is not going to be a company I would recommend. Obviously they're going to have to raise that for me to recommend them, okay? Because all that means is your paychecks, first, you're never going to be able to hit $1,000, okay, just because of that one number right there. But let's keep it moving. I asked him, okay, he needs help. How is leasing working out for him at Stevens? He said it's horrible. It's absolutely terrible. Mind-boggling. There's no kind of money in Stevens leasing, you don't say. He said he's waiting for his year to be over so he can go over to Prime Inc. lease. Trying to go from one horrible lease to another. Is that right? Definitely, I hear that. He said he needs some help trying to figure out how he can put more money back in his pocket. What is the pay range is what we need to know to be able to help him out. And he said the pay range is, drum roll, 86 cents per mile. That is not good. That is not good. But we got to try things out so that we can know, right? Because if you don't try things out, you will never know. And the only way you can know is to try things out. Now, you could have asked somebody, is 86 cents per mile decent? And some of us would have told you hell to the no, okay? But anyways, said his miles dropped last week. He only hit 1,600. What a $900 truck note. Dun 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 dun. Whew. Let's calculate your paycheck. Let me bring out my calculator, okay? So you did about 1,600 miles. 1,600. You OTR. You ran for 80 cents in a mile. $900 truck note. Pfft, dang. We ain't even through calculating your deductions yet. Insurance. We just gonna pretend like the insurance is in a $900 truck note, alright? So anyways, hidden fees. I know you gotta pay some type of escrow or a Qualcomm fee or some type of hidden fee. We're gonna say hidden fee is $50. Now for fuel, we're just gonna say you did about $300 worth of fuel. We're just gonna take that 126 and throw it out the window because your check is more than likely negative, okay? So you want some advice? But wait a minute, did the message cut off? Wait a minute, he needs his advice. Well, we at 2. Boom. What did that say? Yep, but we limited to 600 miles in 3 days. That is some BS. Yes, it is. What does that mean? What do you mean you limited to 600 miles in 3 days? I don't understand. It's a certain amount of miles you can hit, and once you hit that, they make it sit? Is that what that mean? You can only do what, 600 miles in 3 days? Or 600 miles a day? I don't understand. He's in Laredo. He got the roll. I'm just gonna talk to him next time. Alright, hit me back now with that info. If you want some advice, I got your advice now. I got your advice. This is what you want to do. Today is Sunday. Tomorrow is a holiday. So on Tuesday, what you want to do is you want to be back at the terminal, okay? Be back at the terminal And what time them suit and tie guys come to work? About 8 in the morning. You want to line your truck up, let's say about 7 a.m. You got to be like an hour ahead. So I'd say 6 a.m. because some of them, suit and tie guys come to work early. So about 6 a.m. you want to have your truck aimed at the building. Now you want to aim it just right, okay? So you want to aim it at the door that the suit and tie guys got to come through. And then by 8 o'clock, just floor it. You just absolutely floor it through the building with the I'm just playing. Nah, but on Tuesday though, go ahead, you want to quit the company. That's what I'm trying to get to. You want to quit. You need to get out of this lease immediately, okay? Look, you ain't making no money. At 80 cents a mile, you was doomed from the start. I know everybody talk about jumping companies. I did it too. I talked about, look, you got to leave the company. You get the shoe shine spray out. Hey, look, you got to leave the company. That's the only advice that anybody can give you. And take everybody with you too. All them people leasing over there 86 cents a mile, take them with you, okay? Y'all need to get a good party going, and everybody need to just leave at once, okay? Because it's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. I'm pretty sure you're making the exact same thing as a company driver. Let me calculate something. This is my second time shooting this video, so $900 truck note, 86 cents a mile. Let me see. What did I calculate to get this? Let's say he do 2,500 miles times 86 cents. 2150 gross. Okay, we just assuming that the dispatcher can get him 2,500 miles. Okay. 2150 minus 900 minus the heating cost minus insurance minus $800 fuel. Where did I get $800 fuel from? Well, let's just say he did 2,500 miles. Let's assume his truck get, I don't know, let's give him 7.5 miles to the gallon. 333 gallons. Let's say he got fuel for $2.40, because I know he ain't got no fuel card. That's $800. So that's where I got that from. But when you subtract all that, his paycheck will be like $700, okay? Now, let's say a new driver comes in. They start off at 25 cents. They do, I don't know, 2,500 miles. 625, okay? So, I mean, y'all paychecks are the same. It's the same. You better off being a company driver though. It's horrible. You need to quit. Okay, you asked me for my advice. That's my advice. Because you know me, I don't kiss ass. Okay, I don't tell people what the suit and tie guys want me to tell them. There's no incentive for me to not tell you the truth, and the truth is you need to quit. Okay. I don't get paid to just be on here lying to people for no reason, okay? That's the advice I can give you and everybody else that's over there, okay? Now, if you said you in a contract for a whole year, so I don't know if it costs you to break the contract. If that's the case, oh my God, if that's the case, you gonna have to start teaming or something to be a trainer. To the years over with. That's all I can tell you. Just be a trainer, and then you can perhaps make over $1,000 a week. Okay. Other than that, I still recommend you just quit on Tuesday. Where you at, Laredo? Where's the nearest terminal at Stevens? If I had to take a guess, you down in Laredo to probably pick up some type of produce coming across the Mexican border. They probably paying $3 a mile freight. It's probably going up to the northeast. I'm assuming you're probably picking up avocados or something. Who knows? But I know it's paying $3 a mile, probably going to the northeast or either out to Cali. And they're giving you 80 cents in a mile. They make it a killing. They gonna make at least minimum $3,000 off the load. This is horrible. But now you understand why I don't recommend this company. You don't have to go to these companies to know it's horrible. You just pull out a calculator. Everybody got a calculator on them. All you need to ask is a couple of questions. Y'all should hear me when I interview some of these recruiters. It's like a 1 minute conversation. They pick up the phone. They tell me, "Hey, this is this person with this company." I say, "Hey, how you doing? How much are you paying the owner operators mileage or percentage wise?" "Well, we pay 80 cents a mile." Click. It's the end of the conversation. It's just that quick, okay? I ring. "Hey, how you doing? This is such and such with this particular company. Hey, how you doing? How much you paying owner operators percentage or mileage wise?" "Well, we pay percentage." "Oh, okay. Now we can continue. What's the percentage like?" 72%. "Okay, now we getting somewhere. What's the deductions?" You see which recruiter is gonna keep me on the phone the longest? But anyways, now I done been through 3 companies, okay? And I'm not saying I made the best choices, because I didn't. But I learned a lot going through all 3 companies. And I'm going to show you what I learned, okay? Because I learned a lot, okay? And it's going to keep me from making horrible choices in the future, okay? Because I done experienced it in a rapid pace. In the course of a year, in 1 year, I done pretty much to figure this whole thing out, okay, as far as leasing goes, okay? Now let's take a look at some of my paychecks. We got a couple of here. Let me see which one we're gonna start with. We're gonna start with let me give me a second. We're gonna take a look at when I was the dispatcher, okay? When I was the dispatcher, that's good. So Interstate Distributor, August 10th, I was the dispatcher. No, I didn't have no experience. I didn't have no degree. Didn't nobody teach me how to be the dispatcher. I just got on the low board, freaking just started clicking buttons, and the money started rolling in. So here we go. I did 3 loads, gross $3,000. Okay, cool. Let's scroll down. What are the deductions? The deductions, truck note. At that particular time, my truck note was $714. It wasn't $695 because quality had hidden fees in the truck note, okay? Which made it $714. But anyways, occupational insurance. That Choice Plus right there, that's one of Interstate's hidden costs. But that right there, well, it's not really a hidden cost because you got the option of taking that crap off, okay? And all that is supposedly, if you need a tow truck, that covers it. But what people don't know is when you got these new trucks with the warranty, usually that warranty will cover the tow truck costs, okay? You just gotta look at the warranty. You get the warranty from the dealership. They'll print that crap out and you'll pretty much know from right there, which why I said that's a waste of money. But anyways, you got physical damage insurance, bobtail insurance, then the hidden Qualcomm fee, but it's not hidden because they told you about it. But I don't know why you're paying for Qualcomm anyway. But anyways, fuel surcharge, blah blah blah. Okay, this particular paycheck, $26.50. Okay, like I said, I was a dispatcher, took home $26.50, but at this particular time, I was using my own fuel card, NASTC, so the fuel was not in here. So we got to calculate fuel out of this paycheck. It's probably gonna be like 1900, who knows how many miles did I do. We did $26.49. 26.49. Okay, we get 7.4 miles to the gallon. Okay, 356 gallons worth of fuel. What was I in Texas? QPN network, it would have been at least $2 a mile. I mean $2 a gallon. We're gonna say $2.05 to be on the safe side. So $733 in fuel for the week. Subtract that from, well, I say 733 to 650 minus, let's just do 740. About $1,900. Okay, so $1,900. I was a dispatcher. Now you're not gonna make this unless you're the dispatcher, okay? Or the only or I can give you is unless you go to interstate and you live over by Interstate 5 over in Cali, I-5. That's about the only way it's gonna happen. Okay, that's being dispatched. Okay, now let's look at another one. What is this? Okay, here's another one. We went from Texas out to Washington, or Texas to Cali to Washington. Okay, 68% of the load. Let's take a look at. Now this is what I mean by you live out on Interstate 5. You see this CA, California to Washington? It's a dropping hook on both ends, okay? So if you can go from California to Washington back to California, you can make $4,000 or more a week gross, okay? Because it's a dropping hook on both ends, and it's pretty much as fast as you can go. This is one of them loads where you just floor, you just try to go 70 miles per hour, even though you can't because you're in California. But I'm just saying, it's a dropping hook on both sides. It's gonna be paying you over $2,000 load. So the idea is to just go from Cali to Washington, just rent an Interstate 5. That's how you make all the money over at freaking Interstate. That's how it's done. You just run up and down I-5. Don't even get off I-5. That's to make the most money at Interstate. But anyways, I digress. Scroll down. There's a deduction. It's the same thing. I got DEF with their fuel card because there's no discount on DEF at all. I believe I paid my IFTA around this time, whatever the case may be. Got a referral bonus $500. Let's get the calculator out. Net paid $31.92. $31.92 minus $500. $26.92. We just gonna say again, I spent $740 on fuel. How many miles did I do though? I did 27. What did I do at first? I say 24, 26. I did 2,600 on the first one. So yeah, it's about the same amount on fuel. Paycheck $1,900 again. So that's about pretty much what I was averaging on the load board over at Interstate. We're just gonna say, I don't know, 1,800 to 2,000. As long as I'm the dispatch, I mean. And see, the thing about Interstate is you got control over exactly how much you're gonna make, because you're able to book for the week. And when you book for the week, as long as you make the loads, that you already know the paycheck gonna be. Now let's take a look at some not so great options. Okay, we're gonna look at I don't know. We're gonna look at when I was running the absolute lowest, the absolute cheapest. Pay wise, no, not pay wise. What do you call it? Let's just pull it up. This is my last company. Okay, let me zoom in. Scroll up a little bit. Okay, this is my last company. Okay, this is the company got fined for. I drove over my 14 hours. No, obviously off the paycheck. I'm not freaking running illegal or something, because obviously, does that look like a legal paycheck to you? Absolutely not. Now this ain't my last paycheck, I don't think, is it? It's close to it, but it's not my last, I don't think. But anyways, three loads at the max for the week, every single week. This particular company was paying $1.01 a mile, so yes, I do know how I feel to run for dirt cheap. Okay, that's how much it was. $1.01 a mile. You got 13 cents for fuel surcharge. Well, in this case, 11 cents on this particular paycheck. As you can see, it says fuel surcharge 11 cents. Okay. It was $21.50 per stop. Of course, each stop you gotta unload the freight yourself, so it's a lot of work there. And then obviously y'all saw some of the dot situations, incredibly hard to get in. Some of these places hard to find. Whatever the case may be, the fuel was cheap, $2.05, $2.03, $2.01. That's why I was using a fuel card. Okay, the deductions, low deductions, mandatory escrow $50. No, I didn't get all the money back. I did. Now they did send me my escrow already. It was only missing about $200 to $300. I'm assuming they used it for my last truck note. I really don't know what it went to. I don't recommend any escrow accounts because you never get the money back, especially not all of it. Okay. Now Interstate is the only company I got all of my escrow money back, even though I didn't have escrow. What happens at Interstate is when I joined, they gave me $1,000 escrow account as a bonus. Now, of course, right before I quit, I withdrew that whole $1,000, and that's how I was able to get all of it back. Now, hadn't I not did that before I quit, they probably wouldn't have gave it to me at all. Okay, that's just what I'm assuming based off these three companies. Okay. Now, bobtail, physical damage, occupational insurance, freaking plate. What did they charge me for a plate? They did, but just not in this paycheck. $50 escrow. Now another thing with these escrow accounts, this is why with quality, this is why nothing gets paid on the truck. This is why drivers don't freaking get oil changes and things like this, because when they need it, the freaking company got all their money for the truck note, for the maintenance. And if the company got all the money, things ain't gonna get paid, okay? And when you're running for this cheap anyway, you're not gonna do any maintenance on the truck. This is how it works, okay? Now Quality didn't figure this out. They starting to remove companies that's paying low, okay? If y'all ain't noticed, okay? Because they freaking deep in the hole. They got all these trucks broke down. They know the drivers can't afford it because they're getting paychecks like this. So they trying to weed out some of these companies that's running drivers is cheap, okay? Now this particular company, I'm not gonna say the company name yet in this video. This particular company, the way it works is refrigerated. They deal directly with the customer. The customer was we're not gonna tell you the customer. It was a direct customer. It was no brokered freight. All the freight paid. If I had to take a guess, it could have went anywhere from $4 to $8 a mile, okay? Like I said, it was a direct customer. It was no brokered freight. Usually it was 3 stops, 2 or 3 stops. Each stop was probably like $1,500 to them, okay? But anyways, that's some advancement. What's next? Take a look at the next one. I tried to include 2 paychecks per place I worked at, okay? This is another paycheck. Now, if y'all notice, I was pretty much making the exact same thing. Between $500 to $800 but this particular company running this cheap, okay? Now when I got fired, Dean called me, Dean Cole, okay? And Dean was talking to me, and I told him, man, you know, I'm not mad at all that they fired me. I'm actually glad. What I was mad about is, why would a company that a driver has decided to work this cheap, take all the risks, work this cheap, dirt cheap, $1.01 a mile, they making like $4-5 a mile, why would they get rid of you over running a couple of minutes over 14? It makes no sense. They already got like triple the upper hand, okay? It's like, the only reason I was working here to begin with is because at the time, like I told y'all, at the time I needed to do something local, and this company offered me to be home every day, every other day, okay? I already knew it wasn't gonna be no money in it. It was basic math. I already knew this, okay? Now I didn't get no negative paychecks at this company. Luckily for me, I was always getting some type of paychecks, but obviously not the money I wanted to make, but it allowed me to be able to do other things at the house. And then I got my 2 years of experience with this company, so you know, I'm not tripping. But the point is, now, trap phone going off, give me a second. Stephen Jones, 47 Ronnie, he lying. What they say? He just mad. I don't know, let me see what y'all talking about. He just made a video about working at another company. His ass got fired again. Goddamn, so iPad, what it say? His ass got fired again. Damn, y'all slow to fall for this bullshit. Type of comments I be getting. What's the video? Celadon and Road Runner Theory. Anyways, so yeah, that's what the paychecks was like at this particular company. Okay, y'all can see how much I was paying for a plate, $140. No, they didn't get their plate back, neither did Road Runner. What I'd be doing is, if I pay a company $1,300 for the plate, they're not getting it back, especially when I paid the plate off. Okay, what's gonna happen is, yeah, they asked for the plate back. No, I didn't give it to them. What I do is, I keep the plate, they report it stolen, and I just hang it on the wall right here in my office. That's what happens. So I got 2 plates hanging on the wall now, license plates, okay? That's how I do that, okay? I'm not gonna give you $1,400. And by the way, if y'all don't know how the plate program work, they don't actually go out and get a new plate. What they do is they just take a plate off another truck they already got and switch it over to your truck, okay? And just register the information over again. That's just how it works, okay? So yeah, no, they didn't get their plate back. Nothing they could do because obviously I paid them for it, okay? Now let's take a look at. I already showed y'all what it was like when I was being dispatched. Let's look at. Give me a second. This one got my address somewhere. Hold on. Let me pause this and scroll up to the top. Give me a second. Okay, here we go. We got it. I think we're there. I think we got it. Alright. The notorious Big Rock Transportation. Now, this is for the drivers that want to lease a tractor, lease a trailer. Okay. Now, the only thing you should compare with this particular company are the deductions. Don't worry about how much I made because I was being dispatched. When you being dispatched, it's totally different, okay? You ain't got no control at all whatsoever over what they gonna give you load-wise. If they ain't got no loads, you just screwed, okay? Took a load, Maine to Indiana, got to Indiana. If y'all know anything about Big Rock, they operate in the Northeast. That's where all of their customers are. Pretty much below PA, it's all brokered freight. So if they can't get anything off, I guess, the load boy, how they get their brokered freight, you will be sitting, okay? Picked the load up in Maine, went down to Indiana. No, they didn't have no freight once I got there. Let's scroll down, see what the deductions were. Now all the deductions ain't listed because obviously I didn't make enough money to pay the deductions. So what happens? I'm in the hole. I owe them 78 cents. I don't even know why they don't even have all the deductions listed. I actually owe them. I'm in a hole deeper than that, but they don't have. I don't know, something about the way they do their paperwork is just off. There's the escrow, $600 in escrow. By the way, I only got about $400 out of the escrow. Now, notice I'm already at $600 right here, okay? But anyways, where are we at? Okay, next load. We went from Tennessee to PA to Virginia, okay? Sounds pretty decent. 2 loads. That's all? Just 2 loads? Did about 1,000 miles. 1,000 miles. This, by the way, this company is paying 85% of the load, okay? 2 loads. Now y'all probably want to know what this $660 deduction is. They give you a fuel advance, and that's just basically what it is. So for $660, that's for both of these loads combined, I'm assuming. I don't remember, but that's what you use to pay for fuel, and whatever is left over is toll booth money, pretty much. I mean, going up to well, no, I don't think it's no tolls in this one, so it pretty much it all went to fuel, okay? Whatever you didn't spend, put it in your pocket if it's some left over. It's Northeast, so I mean, I believe I was getting fuel in New Jersey, so hopefully it was cheap. What are the deductions? Ooh, man, we still scrolling down now. Dang. Whew. Good God. So for y'all that want to lease a tractor and trailer, here's your deductions, okay? Not all of them, but majority of them are the ones you're gonna have, okay? Occupational accident insurance, tracking device. Why am I paying $50 for a tracking device? What a waste of money. We're gonna call that the hidden fee, okay? Cargo insurance, general liability, J.J. Keller. What is J.J. Keller, okay? J.J. Keller, tracking device, 2 things you absolutely do not need. Just a way for them to take some money out of your paycheck, okay? If anybody knew anything about Big Rock, they use you gotta use your cell phone. You use Big Road, okay? The app for your logbook, okay? So all this crap, tracking device, JJ, it's just all BS, okay? The quality lease, 807. Why is it 807? It's actually $695, but they include physical damage in there. So 807 minus $695, whatever that equals, is how much I was paying for physical damage, okay? Then you got the trailer lease, $350, okay? Obviously, trap phone going off. Give me a second. He said he had health issues. I sure did. Got a whole lot of that, brother. Whole lot of that. Anyways, where we at? Driver escrow, trailer escrow, mandatory, $200 a week. Two things. Wish I never had, but it's mandatory. Okay. Did I use a single penny of it? Absolutely not. Trailer escrow is a brand new trailer. What problems could it possibly give me? Maybe a tire blowout at the most. Did a tire blow out? Absolutely not. Did I get all that money back? Very funny. Base plates. I still gotta pay for them base plates, huh? Permits and license. Yeah, I know I could have went out and got my own base plates. Probably would have been a lot cheaper, $1,000, but no, that's not what I'm gonna do. Permits and license, another waste of money that should have been free. Cargo insurance, non-trucking liability. There's JJ Keller again. How many times they gonna charge me for this crap? Good God. Anyways, what's the paycheck looking like? I know we made some money. What we do? 2 loads? We went far, boy. We went from Tennessee all the way up to VA. I know it's some money on this paycheck. Come on, I know it's some money. What? $200? What? Oh man, 200. Last week we owed them 78 cents. Now we only got $200. That's all. Damn it, boy. Know what's some money on that third paycheck? Let's scroll down. What was that? 1,000 miles. That's all the dispatcher could only give me 1,000 miles with all them deductions. That's all. I could have did better than that if I was the dispatcher, but we already knew that. Anyways, let's keep it moving. Okay, what we at now? Okay, now this is the paycheck. This one gonna make up for the last 3 right here. Okay, here we go. We're going from Tennessee to Maine down to Massachusetts. Now I know there's some money in here, boy. Sound like it's some money in here. What we grossing? Wait a minute, we went somewhere else to and from what? What is that? NH? What is that? New Hampshire to Maine? Okay. Dispatcher did good this week with $4,000. Ooh, man. A lot of deductions, but no, we got some money up in here. Wait a minute, hold on. This got my address in it. Hold on, let me pause the video. Pause it, let me scroll around my address. Okay, back to it. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's keep scrolling. Oh yeah, I know we got some money here now. How much y'all think I made? We getting close. We getting close. $800. I should have stayed one night. Damn it, boy. Oh, snap. Anyways, I wonder if we got another one. I'm over here playing with y'all. Hold on. Let me see if we got another one. There's an escrow. But I think this was my first paycheck right here. My first paycheck with $800, y'all. Let me scroll down. Oh, no, I thought that was it. My bad, guy. I'm scrolling slow because my address be on here. I don't think it's on this first page. I already show y'all this. We went from Maine to Michigan. Okay, that's all the dispatch could give us for the week. 1 load. Why is that? Because what is not Michigan is straight broker loads coming out of there, and this particular company just got a hard time getting brokered freight. Okay. Wait a minute now. Wait a minute, we got my address again. Where's that pause button? Dang it, now I gotta block it out. I accidentally hit scroll down, that's alright. I'll block it out later. Alrighty, deductions, massive, typical. What's the paycheck? $446. Damn it, man. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, I can't believe it. Anyways, so the moral of the story is, being dispatched is absolutely horrible when leasing. Okay. Now I just showed y'all. Now, compare 80 cents in a mile. I compared $1.01 a mile or $1.14 a mile. I compared 68% load, and I compared freaking 85% load. Okay. Y'all saw the paychecks. Obviously, I made the most money when I was the dispatcher, which y'all should have already known this by now. Other than that, if you're not the dispatcher, you might as well just be a company driver. That's the way I see it. Now, what I do want to tell you that none of this got anything to do with quality, okay? It's all about the company you pick from the quality list. That's going to determine how much money you make, okay? Obviously, some companies are more horrible than others. Being Roadrunner is not a company that should be on the list. Hopefully, they already took them off. Mainly because of this crap right here, okay? What's another company? We're not just gonna be company bashing, but y'all get the idea, okay? Now that's why it's also good to have a walkaway lease, so you can try it, see it ain't working out, you can move on, okay? Of course, my lease is a walkaway. I could turn in right now, or either they can bring the tow truck down here. Either way, you know, it's perfect for me. But now I ran through all of these, and obviously I don't have no bills, so I can survive, even though they low paychecks. I mean, none of it was a failure for me, even though I wasn't making a lot. It wasn't a failure because I didn't fail, you know. And my aim is not to buy the quality truck, by the way, for y'all to think that my purpose of doing lease purchase is to buy the quality truck. No, not at all. The truck is gonna go back eventually, if y'all don't know that. Some of y'all ain't figured that out. I told you that from the jump. Okay. But this is the reason why I don't kiss ass to the suit and tie guys, okay? Because I don't get paid for it. There's no incentive to just be on here, you know, telling y'all how great a company is. You know, there's no incentive for it. There's no reason for me to come on here talking about, man, you know what, they treated me like they was family, but you know, things just didn't work out, man, you know, and you know, I put 2-week notice and we had to go our separate ways, but man, I appreciate them, and if I ever gotta come back, no, I'm never coming back. What do you mean if I ever hit it? No, I'm never coming back, okay? What kind of joke is this? You think I'm ever going back to Big Rock? Are you kidding me or what? Anyways, I digress. So, to the guy that wanted to know about running for 80 cents in a mile, you just saw this video. I gave him my recommendations, okay? Tuesday. I'm for real, not Tuesday. Now, if you want to run until you find another job, then do that. There's plenty of jobs that'll freaking take you. Hell, if you want, turn the lease in and go just be a company driver with them. They may just let you keep the tractor, okay? But the goal of leasing, now you in a different type of lease. I should probably be talking about that too. All of us are not in the same lease, guys. You got leases with contracts that you can't get out of. You got leases that like Snyder's, like you gotta stay in the truck for like a year. Then you got the lease I'm in to where you can leave at any time. I think Prime is like that too. Those are the only leases I recommend if you want to do lease at all, is the lease that you can get out of, okay? Just walk away. I'm not, with my particular lease too, I can switch companies too. I can always, like I said, I can go out there and get the shoe shine remover, get them letters off the door and keep it moving, okay? And what about this company, the company jumping? Well, see, I'm a contractor, not an employee, so it don't matter how many contracts I terminate, because what's gonna happen at the end of the day is I got 2 years of experience and I got a clean driving record, okay? I'm a hot commodity, okay? I just put my freaking resume on freaking Craigslist, and well, I was trying to get advertisements for the frat sand positions, okay? And the freaking email is jumping, okay? Why? Because I got 2 years of experience and a clean MVR, okay? I'm jumping. Can pass a drug test, can pass a hair test, overqualified to do the job if you ask me. But anyways, so what am I doing? Like I said, I don't mind making $700-800 to be home every day, every other day, versus, you know, going to Light Night, which is a good company. It's the only company I ain't had to talk bad about because it was a good company. But I don't want to be no OTR, go all 48 states for $1,000. I already did it. And if I can make $1,000 just circling the house, that's what I'm gonna do. Or if I can make a decent living for me, because like I said, I don't got no bills, so every positive paycheck is good to me. Now I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all that all my trap phone going off. Y'all are really arguing over them old videos. I'm sure you was supposed to tell him to watch out the trailer. Y'all, I'm surprised I still get comments. Trap phone booming today, boy. 6 o'clock. Y'all ain't enjoying y'all holiday? Yeah. What else I got to tell y'all? I know y'all gonna be dying about these paychecks, boy. That's how my channel got started. Showing my paychecks. That's the only reason y'all subscribed anyway. I don't mind showing them. Ain't got nothing to hide. I tell y'all need to invest y'all money. Get into the stock market, get you a mutual fund, whatever the case may be. Invest your money in something else. Obviously, I got multiple things going on. I'm still running my Amazon store. I still got my investments. I still got, well, I ain't got no trucking money coming in right now. I still got YouTube that's coming in. So I got multiple things going on. Hopefully, y'all can do it too, but you can't do it all out there OTR. Now, if you got more than 2 years of experience, I recommend not even do drive in a freaking refrigerator no more. I'm trying to I want to increase my experience level, which is mainly what I did at each particular company I left. Okay, for example, started at night, did company driver, learned how to operate the reefer and all that case. Next company I went to Interstate, learned how to be a dispatcher. Next company I went to Big Rock, learned how to operate truck, trailer, and all the expenses and all the deductions and how to do all that crap. Next company I learned how to unload the freight and how to freaking whatever else I learned at that company. Okay. The next company, I don't know. It's either gonna be intermodal or something I ain't never did before, like yank a tanker around. Okay, but you got to pay me top dollar if you want me to yank a bomb around there. If it ain't a bomb inside, then that's cool. But if you want me to yank a bomb with hazmat, you got to pay top dollar for that. I had my friend roll over his tank out there in the ice up there on I forgot what interstate that was. I'm pretty sure y'all saw it. Flipped his trailer over the bridge and fell off of it. I know I didn't make a video about it, but that was one of my friends. But anyways, guess I'll catch y'all in the future, the next video, whatever that may be. Other than that, I'm chilling. I'm at the house. You know, no rush. No rush. Hopefully I can learn something. Let me figure out how I can stop this video. Okay, I just stopped it and I'm out.